How's it going, lads? Nadamoor here, back with another video. This one, I'm going to do something different. As I mentioned before, I've started collecting a lot of games I want to play in systems that I've missed out on over the years. And I just kind of wanted to show a pickup from, it's like a week and a half-ish. I didn't really keep as good a track as I should have of what I got when. But I wanted to show off some of the highlights. So, firstly, this most recent one I got at Snow Day Games here in Bose, Montana, is I got a Sega Genesis finally. I kind of missed out. Genesis and Super Nintendo are both before my time. It was GameCube when I first started playing, but I wanted to go back and get the original systems. And they have the minis coming out as well, but I kind of like to own the actual system along with the mini. I don't know, I'm weird with that. But yeah, so it's a Model 2, so I can get the Sega CD and the 32X if I find those for a good price, which is awesome. I also got 4 games with it, actually in box, which is nice. Sonic 1 and 2, Mortal Kombat 3. I can show some of these off. Yeah, Mortal Kombat 3. And then Sonic Spinball. I don't know if this game's good. It's probably not, but you don't like. I got these because I traded some N64 stuff in and kind of have to keep it to about the same price range. I didn't trade in that good of games, so I'm totally happy to get. Pinball games are fun. I enjoy them. That came with a 3-button controller as well. I'll have to find a 6-button at some point, but happy to have at least a controller. Yeah. Oh, the other thing I got there, which this is kind of my kryptonite, is Persona. What's the word? Persona, or even just Atlas Collector's Editions, because Atlas is now my favorite developer. But anyways, there's a Persona 3 limited set. This one comes with the base game, not FES, which is like their updated one, but it has like a custom cover on it, which looks cool. Also comes with an art book, which is nice. And actually, I didn't even know about this. Actually, as I was opening this up, I saw the Persona 3 soundtrack on CD. I don't know if this is the original case for it or what, but it was just tucked in there. I just saw, which I didn't even know it came with the soundtrack. That's a bonus for me. I actually really do like game soundtracks. So that does it for Snow Day pickups. I also went to Gamestop recently, which it's not the best place to shop for games, but when you're in a small area like Montana, it's sometimes one of your only options. And actually, if you're going for 360 and PS3, they actually have a lot of good deals. And today I got 4 games for those systems because they had a 4 for $10 if the games are $5 or under. So I got some games that I either just wanted to play. Halo Anniversary Combat Evolved. I believe it's just Halo 1 on Xbox 360, which I love Halo 1. I still have great memories playing that with my cousin, so I wanted it. That's the kind of prompted me to do this. Also, the original Assassin's Creed and also Black Flag. I've only played Brotherhood, and I think I heard the first one and Black Flag are kind of some of the few good ones. So I figured, hey, if they fit that price range, might as well go for it, And then what else did I get? Hitman Absolution. I haven't played a Hitman game before. This would be my first one, but they always look kind of interesting, kind of like fun stealth games where you kind of choose your own way to the mission. So just have to get that. Also got like a PS3 controller charger, which isn't that exciting, but just I kind of like the docks. They're better than USB cords because those just lay around and get all tangled. The docks are a lot cleaner. Another pickup I got today, which was just off of Craigslist, was I got 2 PS4 games, Dragon Age and NHL. Not the best games, but the best part about this, they were free. The guy just gave them away. I was like, yeah, Dragon Age I tried and didn't really enjoy for the first hour, but I feel like if I tried again, I might like it, and maybe on console I'll like it better. Who knows? NHL 16, yeah, it'll just be with it. But yeah, I sometimes have fun playing NHL, so of the sports titles, that'd be the one I would buy. Also went to a couple pawn shops and found Fable Anniversary. I haven't tried any of the Fable games yet, but I've heard they're really good. They're the they were like the mainline RPG series on Xbox and 360. So I was just it was kind of more of an impulse buy, but I saw it and wanted it. So yeah, I got Fable. What else? That was all I got today. Earlier in the week, I got. Oh, let's see if I can grab it. Also at Snow Day, I got Xenoblade Chronicles X. I've heard these are also RPGs that are really fun for me, and I wanted to get some of the Nintendo ones I haven't tried, like Xenoblade. So got this for pretty cheap. I was happy to pick it up there, and I'm not sure when I'll play that. I'm gonna try to. I'm kind of waiting to try to hopefully find the first one to play first. But if not, I'll probably do Xenoblade 2 to start out with. Then this is probably my biggest lot. Is I got a lot of an N64 and a whole bunch of games. Look at all these. I currently own 4 N64 games before this, so this is quite literally the biggest pick I've ever come up. I'm not gonna show all these off, but some of the games I'm like really excited to try, or because actually I haven't played this one. Is Super Mario 64. I haven't actually played it on 64, so it'll be fun to play that finally. Banjo-Kazooie, a classic, rare one. I haven't played that one either. And the Diddy Kong Racing, I think it's one of the few Mario Kart style racing games that people really like. A whole bunch of other ones in here, like some fighting games and some racing games, some horror games. I have no idea when I'll get to those, because the problem with collecting is your backlog of what you've played just keeps getting farther and farther back. But I'm excited to try these. There's also, what else is even in here? Turok. There's a lot of titles in here, and I want to spend the whole video talking about them. What did I do? Any other cool ones in here? I'm just flip through them real quick. Oh yeah, the one I'm actually really excited about is this Hybrid Heaven. Apparently it's like a RPG/action game. So I guess it would be action RPG, but I don't know about any RPGs on the 64, so that one would be fun to try. What is left? This is kind of the last pickup, as I found. Like, speaking of the Genesis Super Nintendo, I got a Super Nintendo. It is kind of yellowed on the top, which is kind of common, which means it's not the... There's, like, a couple of different versions of Super Nintendo, but, like, in the last ones have, like, what's called a one-chip, and they have the best video output. So I'd like to get those at some point, or one of those at some point, but, it's... I'm not going to, like, wait to get one. I'll just... If I have a Super Nintendo now, I'm going to play it. This thing actually was disgusting when I picked it up. I got it for pretty cheap price because the guy just seemed to get rid of it, but it reeked of cigarette smoke and was just dirty, and it was rattling around. I was like, I thought about just selling it, but I kind of do enjoy tinkering and taking things apart. I used to actually modify Nerf blasters back in the day as a fun hobby. So I was like, you know what? I've dealt with electronics before. Let's just take this apart and clean it. I followed a guide on YouTube of how to do it. Got it opened up and cleaned, and it's like it's definitely not new, but like it's so much better than it was. I don't even recognize it. Scrubbed it with like soap and let it soak for a while. The cigarette smell is basically gone unless you put it in your nose and sniff, which I'll just not do that and it'll be fine. Yeah, I was really happy about that. Also came with a couple games. Super Mario World and Super Mario All-Stars, probably the best ones. Kind of the classic ones. Oh wow, I'm really bad at holding that. And then also Tetris 2. I kind of really have a knack for Tetris. Just anytime I see a Tetris game, I kind of want it, even though they're not always the best game. But I don't know. Tetris is just, it's classic. You can't go wrong with Tetris. That does it for this week's pickups. That might actually extend to this month's, because that was a lot to pick up in a short time, and I probably need to slow down and buying games and just actually play some of my backlog for a bit. But yeah, I'm sure I'll get some more with my other loot boxes as well, and if I just walk around town, I'm sure I'll find something. But that's what I got this week, and yeah, still have to hook up all the consoles at some point. I literally don't have a way to hook up the Genesis to Super Nintendo right now, but when I get that, I will be playing those games, hopefully on stream. You can follow me on twitch.tv/Nadamoor. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you stuck around, be sure to hit that like button if you liked it. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments below. And I'll see you next time. Peace.